Welcome to the Witch Hand report. Well, I think a lot of magicians have dabbled with the Witch Hand effect. The first effect which I came across was in this lovely book. There's actually two different versions of the Witch Hand effect. You should try if you're able to get a hold of this book. Well worth it. Then the second one was by this guy Ramon, and he explains three different type effects using a special coin. Now, Vanishing Ink has brought out a version of this special coin, but I think this version is fantastic because you can take it anywhere. So far we've got 5 versions. Now that brings on to the brothers, from Vanishing Ink, and here we have another version of the Witch Hand effect using notes or poster notes, so very interesting way of performing. Now, in this little booklet, there's a version of a witch hand effect using poker chips, but instead of in like the witch hand, it's in witch pocket. So this is a really good booklet if you want to do the witch hand effect using different colour poker chips. So very interesting idea. Now this guy here he's brought out another book with the same name. I can't really pronounce the name really. But there's about 5 versions of the witch hand effect in this booklet. And there's one for stage. And he gives credit to Mark Elson and Peter Turner. What? Peter Turner? I've heard that name before. You have. He's from West Yorkshire, Leeds, Halifax, near Bradford area, and he did this fantastic effect on me when he worked on the magic stall, called the witch hand effect. It was very basic, very simple, but he pulled it off. And then he was able to in contact with Mark Elson. And Mark Elson gave him some ideas, some interesting ideas. And they came up with this effect. Now, in this effect, you get 5 different versions. You get the original Mark Elson effect, but also his idea with the keys effect. But also you get three other versions. One from Colin MacLeod. I hope I pronounced that right. One from Peter Turner himself, and one from Michael Murray, as well. And so you're getting 5 different versions in this lovely booklet. Now, also, if you like a hands off without using any special coins or any special equipment or electronics or anything like that, my good friend Peter Turner has come up with a witch hand effect where you use nothing. Yes, a fact, nothing. You're just using their minds and their freedom of choice, and they use nothing. They're just thinking of anything. Now, like I said, Mark Elson has done so many different witch hand effects. This is this is another one of his, very different, very unusual. This is another version of a witch hand effect using a special gimmick coin, but they are very hard to get hold of. So if you buy this, look after your special coin which comes with it. And there's one in here, what was sold at Blackpool Convention. So that's my rundown of the witch hand. There are others within different books and so on. We do with witch hand. I think there's one by Jay Sankey. One by Harry Lloyd. So have a look and read your books that you have, because there might be kids books, but you will be surprised how much information and how much effects are within the books and booklets or magic magazines. Magic magazines have tons of information in. They may give you odd ideas here and there, but that one odd idea can lead you to a brand new trick, a new version of effect. Now, I've worked out a witch hand effect using question cards, where base idea, instead of the witch hand effect, it's like a witch ball effect. Base idea, I'm able to tell them the colour of a ball which they have freedom of choice and which hand it is they are holding. But also I tell them the question that they thought of and the answer of that question. So it's a bit of a mind reading effect and also a witch ball effect, which I find just my interesting approach. I haven't put it on the market yet, but I will do one day. So I hope you enjoyed this 10-minute history lowdown of the witch hand effects. I know that I've probably got about 25 versions, but I've only shown you 20 versions of the witch hand effect. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoying the lockdown, because you'd be surprised of what tricks that you can come up with if you read and study the books and DVDs that you have. Thank you for watching, and I hope in a couple of weeks' time we can be free, be free, be free.